When it comes to industrial engines, especially those used in construction, agriculture, or power generation, there are few components more critical than the fuel injection pump. Today, we're talking about the 2644 P501, 04700060003, 216, 9824, and 2,169,824, injection pumps designed to work seamlessly with Caterpillar 3056E engines and Perkins 1106C or 1106C 60 TI engines. These pumps may not look complex from the outside, but what they do on the inside is incredibly precise. They're responsible for delivering the exact amount of fuel to each cylinder at exactly the right moment. That timing is what drives power, performance, and reliability in demanding engine environments. So, let's explore why these fuel pumps matter, how they function, what signs indicate a failing unit, and how to properly test, install, and maintain them. Inside the pump, there's a finely tuned system of mechanical components, precision ground plungers, control sleeves, cam rings, and return springs. All of them work together under high pressure and in perfect timing with the engine's intake and exhaust cycles. The slightest wear or fault in one component can create a ripple effect throughout the entire engine. These injection pumps are engineered to deliver consistent fuel pressure even under changing loads and environmental conditions. Whether you're operating at high altitude, in freezing cold, or in dusty job sites, the pump must perform with zero hesitation. That means the internal tolerances have to be incredibly tight. We're talking about machining precision in the microns. Over time, exposure to contaminated fuel, improper filtration, or overheating can lead to wear in the internal components. That results in common issues like hard starts, rough idling, fuel knock, excessive smoke, or sudden power loss. Before replacing a suspected faulty pump, it's essential to carry out proper diagnostics. Begin with fuel pressure testing using a high-accuracy gauge or digital diagnostic tool. Compare the pressure readings across different RPM ranges, idle, mid-range, and full load. Inconsistent or fluctuating readings typically point toward pump degradation. Another testing method is a bench test. This is done using a calibrated fuel test bench that simulates various engine speeds. A healthy pump will show stable pressure delivery without drop-offs, surges, or inconsistent flow. You should also inspect the camshaft-driven input shaft, return lines, and fuel inlet for debris or blockages. Next comes physical inspection. The mounting flange must be flat, free from pitting or corrosion, and the bolt holes should align perfectly with the engine block. The gear-driven shaft should rotate with consistent resistance. Any signs of grinding, binding, or unexpected free play can indicate internal wear or misalignment. Once testing confirms the need for replacement, sourcing the correct unit becomes your next critical task. Unfortunately, this is where many equipment owners go wrong, choosing low-cost, counterfeit, or low-grade pumps from unreliable suppliers. While the outer casings might appear identical, the internal components are often substandard. That leads to short service life, poor fuel delivery, and in worst cases, damage to the injectors or cylinders. Look for suppliers that can provide traceable part numbers, test certifications, and compatibility support. Avoid vendors that can't verify whether the pump is calibrated to your engine specifications. Even within the same model numbers, slight differences in flow rate or drive timing can make one pump compatible and another completely wrong. When it's time to install, preparation is key. Start by draining any old fuel and flushing the lines. Replace all filters with OEM spec units. Clean the mating surfaces on both the engine and the pump, and use new gaskets only. Apply thread sealant where required and torque each bolt in the recommended pattern and to the correct spec. Before you fire up the engine, the pump must be primed. Air inside the fuel lines or pump body can result in poor atomization or no start conditions. Bleed the system until clean, uninterrupted fuel flows through the return line. Then turn the engine